right. We are back. We are back. We got some of the family here. I got my man Julian, always present. Without you, all this couldn't be possible. My dear
Thank
Julian.
You.
Yeah. And then we got one of our first supporters, one of the some of the guys that from the early beginning decided to support BitSong and to jump on board this train that is going to take us far. It's a long journey, different from other crypto project. Okay, this is no scam here. It's a serious thing. Okay, like every time we're gonna just give 5 minutes for people to join us. Meanwhile, hey, how you doing, guys? So how is it in Milwaukee? What's happening out there?
Milwaukee's good. It's cold and gray. Like
we got
yet, but, yeah.
Maybe some snow soon. I'm not sure. We had a big snowstorm last week, but it gives you lots of time in the studio. And a cold sometimes, yeah.
It'll be snowing one day and then spring the next year, so your body is always going back and forth.
The first time I spoke with Tom, on the first call we had, he told me you were from Chicago because he thought I didn't know about Milwaukee, right? But then I told him, oh yeah, you're from Milwaukee. And he said, well, do you know Milwaukee? I said, yeah, man. I mean, from when I was a little kid, because I used to see Happy Days, right? And if I'm not mistaken, Happy Days was in Milwaukee, right? So yeah. I grew up with Fonzie. So
yeah, that's Milwaukee in the 70s show. That's also Milwaukee, Laverne and Shirley, a ton of like older or fake older shows. Yeah, we've got kind of a cool culture here of like kind of was a big manufacturing town, and then it kind of turned into this crazy cool artist hub, a lot of food, music, now film stuff growing. It's a fun town. We like it a lot, and it's right next to Chicago, so they always like to come up here and enjoy some of our fun. So
well, Happy Days was massive in Italy. Everyone it's everyone wants to be Fonzie, so
we got a statue here. Yeah, Adam, next time, if you're ever around, come. Let's hang out with the bronze Fonz, they call it.
Right. Julian, how's the weather in Bucharest?
My man, well, definitely better than in Milwaukee, but worse than in Italy. So we're somewhere in the middle.
Oh, that's fun.
So yeah.
Adam, are you in the more of the northern part or the southern part, or right in the middle of Italy?
Well, till last week I was in the southern part, in the hill. Like Italy is like looks like a boot, right? So I was in the hill, and now I'm in the north. I'm close to, let's say, just like an hour and a half from Venice.
Okay.
Bologna, Ferrara is but very, very close to Venice, to 1 hour from Florence. So yeah, I mean it's a nice one.
That's good. That's where my family is from, just north of there in Austria. So
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a good area.
And you, Nick, I haven't heard your voice yet.
I was talking about Milwaukee. I started it. I've been to Venice.
He was the brave one. Yeah.
I spent some time in Venice a few years ago, and it was great.
Yeah, you were here? Venice?
Yeah, Venice. My brother
Isn't it the most beautiful city in the world, man?
It really is the most beautiful city.
Venice is one of a kind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have my glasses on, so Julian, tell me how many minutes passed?
5 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes. Okay, so welcome everybody to our community talk. We've got N43 label. It's a indie label, a Milwaukee-based indie label, and we've got Tom, Aaron, and Nick. They represent this wonderful label that joined the BitSong project from the early stage, and we're happy to host them here today. We will, we're gonna have a chat with them. But first of all, Julian, I know we got a lot of things to share with our community. We got some text news, some new. We had a new listing. Eldon, who was with us last community talk, and so I'll leave it to you, Julian.
Yeah, sure. So I don't even remember the last time was like the end of January, right? That we had a sixth episode. Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff happened meantime. So yeah, I remember that in the last session we introduced Eldon to the public. He was not listed yet, right? He didn't have fan token list on Sinfonia yet, but we introduced him. People knows who he is. People knows that we work with real people and we show up when the case is. And yeah, meantime, we listed Eldon on Sinfonia. He launched his fan token. And well, I would not say surprisingly, but he's performing much better than expected.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? In terms of value of the token, so for a single token, he has the biggest value, the highest value, the biggest price, right? Which is amazing. So happy for James, because he's not only an artist that has launched a fan token Sinfonia, he's a heavy contributor to the BitSong ecosystem. He helped us a lot with the ambassador program and with all the program that we launched in Crew 3, right? So happy to have him on board, and happy that he's enjoying quite popularity with the fan token and success. So welcome on board again, officially with the fan token launched. Eldon, if you're there listening.
He still has the highest APR pools, huh?
Yeah. He still has the highest APR too. So yeah, he still has the highest everything in Symphony.
No, except market cap,
Except market cap.
I'm the Don there.
Yeah. Adam Clay here is, the one keeping the flag up in the Olympics. So yeah. So beside Eldon launch, we also launched the ambassador program in Crew 3. It's a massive campaign that we are currently running. More than 6,000 people joined in the first couple of weeks of the program. We enjoyed quite high popularity on Crew 3. And I think the community...
From all over the world, yeah? That's something
all over
that we have to point out. From all over the world.
I think the community has seen the groups, the chats, the social media increasing in activity and popularity. So yeah, we're quite happy for it. We started January pushing very hard on new content, on a very precise roadmap that we presented to all of you in the previous community talk. And I'm here happy to say that after the first 2 months, 1.5 months of work, we delivered kind of 70% of the first quarter roadmap that we presented. All right, we are very close to realize it all. All right, 70%. It's quite a satisfactory number for us. We upgraded the blockchain 2 times since then. Well, it was not expected to have a double upgrade, but due to some issues that we had after the first upgrade, when we successfully integrated Cosmosm within BitSong, we had some technical issues with the module, with the outs module, and we had to reschedule an upgrade and to synchronize the validators again. So we performed the second upgrade again in 10 minutes, right? So our community of validators It's
Everything
amazing.
went smooth.
Yeah, every time they are called to action, we in 10-15 minutes we are able to relaunch the chain and to sign blocks again, so which is kind of amazing, and I take the opportunity to thank them again. So 2 upgrades,
Hands
a
up
new
to our
launch,
navigators. Yeah.
ambassador program launch. I'll share the screen a little bit later, and I will show you our crew tree, how you can perform tasks, quests for rewards. We have a 400,000 BTSGs that are into play for this program. It's a 3-month program. It will end in the end of April, right? So 9 more weeks to go, and then we will distribute a massive 400,000 BTSG rewards to the winners. Meantime, we have sprints on crew 3. On crew 3, we are able to run sprints, which are massive campaigns, huge campaigns, which are separate from the global program. All right, they're being run on a bi-weekly basis with separate rewards that are being distributed like just as soon as the sprint ends. All right, so if from one side we have the global program, which will enjoy rewards distribution at the end of the global program, the sprints are being rewarded immediately, almost immediately, based on the quest categories. All right. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
Double incentive pools, eh?
Yeah, we're coming there too. We have the double incentivized pools on Sinfonia, which is kind of a new feature on Sinfonia. We didn't expect that to happen when we launched Sinfonia back in 2022, but it happened, and we are quite happy to see for the first time in Web3 a collaboration between artists. Right, this is a real collaboration between 2 artists listed on Sinfonia. They decided to put incentives in their own fan token in both pools. Right, so right now, if you go on Sinfonia into the Clay D9X pool, you can see that they are double incentivized, which means that if you provide liquidity in one of those pools, BTSG D9X or BTSG Clay, you get double incentives. All right, so as soon as an epoch ends, you get incentives in Clay and in D9X. This never happened before, but it's gonna happen more and more on Sinfonia. The artists that are already having fan tokens are willing to collaborate more and more to let's say to expand this to new opportunities and possibilities also for the new artists that are getting on board on these days.
Especially, and these collaboration will just will become massive when we have the NFT launchpad ready, because that will really make a difference. And loads of things.
That's the last technical update that I'm gonna give, and then I will leave it to you, Adam, and to the guys from N43. As we announced in the roadmap, we were about to launch Cosmwasm, to integrate Cosmwasm within BitSong. This already happened, all right, with the upgrades, and now we are really ready to launch the NFTs. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, in the next couple of weeks, you will see new proposals on chain. We are looking forward to start uploading smart contracts via Cosmwasm, right, in order for us to be able to enable NFT features on Sinfonia. So they are coming, guys. They are here. NFTs are here. And we know that Sinfonia is 100% dedicated and related to music industry. We are not creating a launchpad or a global launchpad or a global marketplace of any kind of NFTs coming there. No, because this becomes a mess then. No, we are music industry focused, and you will find only music on Sinfonia. All right, so NFTs and fan tokens related to music. All right. So yeah, these are the updates from my side. Of course, I will have updates to talk about until tomorrow morning, but we need to focus our attention on our guests and to perform a giveaway. So 1 hour is short. So now
So-
it's your time.
Although I would say congrats on building through the bear market. You know, it's really impressive. It's hard. You know, this stuff has been hard, and you deserve a lot of credit for pushing. Just keep pushing. You know, even though it's hard. Really, a lot of respect from me and a lot of the people in the community. You know, for doing that. So thank you very much for that.
Thanks to
Thank
you
you so
for,
much.
for
Thank you very much,
believing
you guys.
for
Yeah.
believing in our project from the very beginning. So N43, Tom, Aaron, Nick, tell us your story.
Well, I'll kick it off. These two are the smart ones in the music side, but I was the sort of weird one who early on, you know, I was primarily in the film world, and I started working with more musicians, and we were doing a lot of music stuff related. And then I decided to have like a second career managing artists as sort of a way to, you know, build sort of a collective of creatives, because visuals and audio and music often go very close together, at least in the marketing side of it. It's very hard to have a good film without music, very hard to have good music without film. You know, music videos are a big deal. So we started with that, had a couple artists, and so, you know, some of them are ended up working really hard or really closely with this sort of label. But we decided it was time to actually pour more into it. We had a successful film that was in 7 countries and theaters, and we reinvested that money back into the artists, and we created this group called N43 Records. We needed some actual professionals though, and Tom, who's from the same city, had been working in Nashville and LA and all over the place, and we kind of had a nice coffee and was like, you want to try doing this? Let's do it a little bit differently. Let's do it with a little bit more heart. Let's try to be, you know, artist, you know, I guess lean towards more, you know, obviously all these contracts in general, you can have ones that are favorable towards the artist or ones that are more favorable to the label. We said, let's try to be more favorable, but let's be sustainable at the very least, you know?
Right.
And so then Nick joined in, and, you know, there's been a lot of adventures. If anyone checks out the N43 Records YouTube, you'll see we even had a sort of a season of behind the scenes, and you can kind of get to meet these guys and some of the different things that we were doing. So yeah, that's sort of a big explanation. I don't know, Tom, Nick, you got anything to add to that? How crazy I am or something? Feel free to
Yeah, I also like come from an artist management background, so I think for me it was always like artist development and, you know, looking past the numbers and being willing to take on new artists that are just putting out music for the first time, and like having that like image and like a good sounding song early on, and giving, I think, a lot of artists in the Midwest and specifically Milwaukee that opportunity was something we were trying to do. And through that too, it's just, even pre-pandemic, we were just learning how to be a record label and building that infrastructure, like all the way down to like how you even track the royalties of a song. Like, I mean, that's a whole process on its own. The legal paperwork, like what do our contracts look like? What happens over time with those? Like a lot of things that you just kind of realize you need to learn as you're doing it.
Yeah. Bureaucracy. And it's a jungle, eh?
It's a real jungle, and I guess just to kind of the most recent chapter of this journey is we in 2020 especially, we started to say like, all right, like we've tried to play the original game, you know, and we still play it and we still appreciate it, and a lot of connections and friends in that game. We said, we're not big enough to probably punch through, you know, towards like above Universal or Warner or any of the big guys. So we're like, this web 3.0 type of movement. I actually got into the BitSong community when I had Ethereum tokens way back.
Right.
Yeah, like way back. Because we were like, hey, there has to be a better approach to this. Like royalties shouldn't take 6 months. Like things shouldn't be like that. And we realize there's a lot of future to music in Web 3.0. Like we get that. But we were like, hey, BitSong is doing this stuff. I brought it to these two, and I was like, well, and they were aware of things as well. But I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And we just kind of started, talking to the team, and it was really cool. And obviously then 2021 was a little bit of a mess as well. So it's been kind of a interesting journey. But we kind of said, hey, we're gonna try to build this way going forward, because we thought we would be able to support the artists better, support community. We think, when you're at this sort of level where we are, and at one, I mean, we have 400 some songs in our catalog and a lot of good connections, but we're like, should we keep going forward in the old ways, or should we try to steer, on another path? So it's been, I would say, even awkward at times trying to figure out how to explain what we're doing, because right now, like, things look a little bit quieter. It's partly because we're not going to try to sign artists for the old way, just because it's kind of I don't know, we're not sure we're committed to the old way. We're not sure, so we're very stoked to see what BitSong is doing. And we've been around for a while, and we're really stoked about it. We've been a little bit quieter at times, not sure how to tell people about certain things, because of the uncertainty, but things are getting very, very certain now. So, and thanks to the great work that the BitSong team has been doing.
Nick, tell me, what does N43 stands for? What does it mean? There must be a story behind that too.
It is a short story. N43 is where Milwaukee falls on the lines of longitude. That's just where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
But it is a global line, and it goes through some really fun places, including kind of where you are, Adam. It's not far from where you are. So it's a global thing. Yeah. That northern island of Hokkaido in Japan, Cannes in France. I think Venice is actually really close to it. So, but it's and we're aware of, there's obviously like hotter places to be, in the world, but we're up here in the north, and at least in North America, this feels pretty north up here. Obviously in Europe, it's the south, but nevertheless, we just thought, hey, we need to bring some pride to our region, and we do stuff with everyone. We've had work with people in the UK and elsewhere, so it's not like we're only whatever, but it was kind of a little bit of pride in our region. It's not always palm trees, even though we have done a lot of palm tree music. It's not always palm trees. Sometimes it's pine trees,
Well, don't tell me, because I'm half Italian and half Caribbean. My father was from Barbados, so I grew up, going back and forth from there. So
awesome.
I grew up with monkeys as well. So yeah, I mean that's a dreamland.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey guys, so this is basically BitSong is about music, and let's share some music from your artists. What do you think? Let's talk about some of your artists that you wish to,
Yeah, absolutely. Let me share my screen here. Are you guys seeing this?
No.
Not yet. Now, if you have a link, you can share it in our chat, and Julian can share it.
Yeah, let's try that. I don't know why that is not working. I'm going to try presenting once more real quick. Still not showing up there?
No.
Nope.
Hold on.
Funny, yeah, because we know how to swap. We know how to surf, different technology, very complex technology. And then something like this can, shit happens. It happened to me as well. Don't worry, Tom.
It's always,
I just sent over the link to you.
You see it, Julian?
Yeah. Try once again, Tom. Just press Shift and S in your keyboard and see if something happens.
Try sharing again.
No, it's not sharing. Okay, I'll take the I'll take the links, and I will.
Yeah, because Julian is the admin, so sometimes it's because.
Yeah, it might be because of that. All right. Let me open the link. Here we go. Let's see.
Okay.
Here we go.
There we go.
So this is the N43 discography. What
Not
should
the
I
whole
play?
thing. I kind of just put on a few selects for you guys to check out. The first one has a pretty interesting story. It's this artist at the top called Corey Piper. He's an artist from Milwaukee, and early on got connected with Sean Kingston, and we got a really, really great song that has been doing fairly well. If you go down a little bit further, there's a really good remix of it as well that's been doing pretty decent on Spotify, getting a lot of good playlist and algorithm love for sure. So yeah, I mean, you can start with that one.
There we go.
I'm not hearing audio. Are you guys?
Nope. Strange, because usually works. Can we check this on YouTube then?
Yeah, it's on YouTube as well.
Sometimes it depends on the platform that we're using, you know, that doesn't share the audio.
Could you hear the audio or?
You're enjoying it though.
Okay, so you are enjoying me enjoying the song.
Yes,
exactly.
I thought it was, you know, the sound from the street and from Milwaukee, you know, because I heard that's like shh, something like that. I say, oh, okay, cool, but no.
Sorry. So then it's useless that I share my screen, right?
Okay, there you have it.
we could try YouTube links. I just threw a YouTube link.
Usually YouTube works.
Yeah, let's see. So yeah, let me open the YouTube. Let me share again. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
No, not yet.
What the hell? How come? The volume there?
Oh yeah, the volume might be down right there in the video.
The volume on the video?
Let's see. Could you hear it?
No, I've got nothing.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's weird how these streaming things sometimes do that. It's tricky.
We'll try again. Let me see a couple of setups here.
I did share the Spotify link also in the not that I want to overly promote Spotify, but I did share that also in the chat for anyone who's watching who's just curious while we figure this out.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why. It must be something set up, but because usually works.
Let's try again. I will try again. So here we go. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Could you
Okay.
hear it now? Could you hear it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Thousands in the shoebox, braided up, faded nose ring like I'm Tupac. We don't do fugazi, it's real. This a new watch, minus the Mongolian grill. Yeah, you know who hot. Not just anybody, yeah, you been through that. Not just can't date anybody, yeah, we been through that. Can't be replaced, this is something about you. And I can't go a day without being without you. So listen, baby, please don't lie to me. Just tell me, can you take another try with me? No limits, baby, come and take a ride with me. Let's get it, baby, I'ma let you drive for me. cake up. I really had to wake up, grab a cake cup. Something really changed up, how we changed up. Didn't really wanna break up, how we break up. I was crying in the mirror, I was living a wild life. Drowning in tequila, I was living some wild nights. Damn near lost my mind, had to go get my mind right. I know we lost some time, we be back when the time's right. I promise, baby, I won't lie to you. Be honest, I would drive 1,000,000 miles for you. Good mama, yeah, I want another child with you. No shopping, but I'm walking down that aisle for you. Yes, I tell you that I love you, shawty, I truly do. Girl, we've been through the most, but you know me when you're close, 'cause all I need is you. Shawty, make it time that I cry. 'Cause you the one girl I tell no lie. Say, give me love and way I wind up your body. Throw it back, girl, I'm not just anybody.
Boom. Love the track. Love the track. Well, this, it's my thing. The Ribbon style.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Can we play another one?
Yeah, in the chat there,
Right.
I put two more music videos you can flip through.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. We're doing music, right? So why not? There we go. Let me share. Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it. And just so everyone knows, this is kind of a different vibe from the last one. Like, we aren't really stuck on one genre. So.
Okay. Let's listen to it.
We'll keep on building things until you die. I said keep on building things until you die. Because if you don't, well, if you don't, you'll end up dead inside. Dead inside. Build shit, we'll scribble on your headstone for all those passers-by. Oh, yes, I keep on building, man, it's gonna fall down on me. Oh, yes, I keep on building, man, it's gonna fall down on me. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall on me.
Here we go. You want me to play it all?
I was enjoying it, actually.
Let's go. Let's go then. I just wanted to show to the people more. There we go.
Well, I've been building things for so damn long. I've said I've been building things for so damn long. While you just sit there on your throne. On your throne, on your throne, on your throne. Just telling us what's wrong. Telling us what's wrong. Hey, can't wait to be the one that puts your name up on your headstone. Oh, yes, I keep on building, man, it's gonna fall down on me. Oh, yes, I keep on building, man, it's gonna fall down on me. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall on me.
Super.
Amazing.
Super.
Even if I don't usually listen to that kind of genres, but I can tell that this one, I could put it on my playlist.
That's awesome.
We got echo, but I think it depends on the fact that you've changed some things, some setups.
What about this one, guys? What's the story of this song?
I think this one was a group of Chicago producers and a DJ group that we were releasing music for Milwaukee. It was just a really cool collaboration that came together.
There's echo, Julian.
I have echo.
No, you don't. Only us.
Yeah, because I'm streaming.
Yeah, right.
exes don't forgive me. Rolling ounces of the sticky, so it's cloudy when I think. We started kissing in the kitchen, so I f***ed her on the sink. See him floating in the ocean, I'm scared that I'm a sink. She's lighting up the cigarette, I'm sipping on a pink. Oh my, no small talk, I'ma lay it down, nigga. You can get it right now, but she hit me.
Not too fast, baby, where you going, where you headed? It's too good, don't understand. Loving you so automatic. Not too fast, baby, where you going, where you headed? I just need all of your blood. I just want you to my body, yeah, you. All I wanna do is you. All I wanna do, baby, you. All I wanna do is.
All I wanna do, all I wanna do is stay in paradise with you. Right here with you, it's paradise with you. When I'm with you, baby, all I wanna do
Super.
is stay with you, in paradise with you. Paradise with you. Right.
It's a vibe
Amazing,
for
guys.
sure.
Amazing guys.
Amazing.
Hands up for N43.
I want that in an NFT.
You got it.
We still got echo, man.
Still? Let me see.
Yep.
Let me check. Well, before I know why I have echo because I'm streaming with the stereo in order for you to be able to hear the the sound. I'm gonna cancel this, but before I have to introduce, because we have some more music today, some new music today.
Let's go.
Well, first of all, for N43. I
Yeah.
didn't have the chance, guys, to listen more than a couple of songs of you before this session. Thank you for introducing us to your the part of your discography. Quite nice, and I will definitely add to my playlist.
Yeah, what I like the most is that you don't have long genres, right? You have good music. It's about music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super guys. Well done.
Really well done. Well, so we have some new music too, as I said.
Okay. My turn now.
It's the turn of Clay. Introduce yourself,
let's go to
sir.
the club.
Introduce yourself. Introduce your new song.
Yeah, this is a collab with one of the. This echo is annoying, but anyhow, it's a collab with one of the top Italian DJs. He was running one of the most listened radio programs on the most famous dance radio station in Italy, M2O, and his name is Dino Brown. You know my name, Adam Clay. Feel the vibe.
Here we go. Let's see.
Get your cocktail ready.
Let's turn it up. The sound you're about to hear can be devastating for your ears. Feel the vibe, feel the groove. Are you ready? Make it move. Feel the vibe, feel the groove. Are you ready? Make it move. Feel the vibe, feel the groove. Are you ready? Make it move. So come on now, feel the vibe, feel the groove. Are you ready? Make it move. Feel Come on, just let me know right now. I know you're out there. I can feel you. So come on now, let's turn it up. Yeah. Now get ready to feel the vibe, feel the groove. Are you ready? Make it move. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe, feel the vibe, feel the vibe.
Okay.
It's pushing, man.
You like my swag?
Love
I
it.
gotta know where
Love
you
it.
got that quote.
I love this song.
Yeah, great job, Adam. That's exciting.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Great job, really. I like it. When NFTs, sir?
As soon as we got our launchpad ready. So Angelo, I know you're listening. Get ready, man.
And I think we still have a little bit of echo right now. I don't know if we.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry.
And
me.
and I think Tom was asking where you got that code from. That's
Yeah, what's the story with that?
My girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
nice. Yeah, that's a real good gem. Yeah,
Awesome. I would never buy pink shades, you know.
That's so funny. It didn't look good though. I mean, what a great jam. So nice work all around. It's exciting, yeah, to see these different songs and whatnot. And I know we talk about the NFT thing, but that's partly something we're really looking forward to is how do we pair more visual art with music and present something that's really exciting to have. You know,
Exactly.
that's the beauty of NFTs is holding on to something, collecting something special. You know, and music's a big part of that. So yeah, Adam, hopefully you have more than one of those available because I'd like one myself. So yeah, it's good.
You'll be in the whitelist.
Nice, thank you.
So now that we are launching NFTs in a couple of weeks or something like that, what are your expectations, guys, and what are your plans also with this new feature on Sinfonia?
Yeah, we've been talking about it, you know, and it's an interesting balance of trying to get people ramped up for something and I'm kind of thinking about things, you know, it's kind of a tough balance, especially after 2020 and 2021, you know, people are leery. So we've been talking as a team and we still have all the capabilities to do a lot of cool visual arts. We even have animators and stuff like that available for doing, you know, kind of cool, even just smaller things for songs that maybe don't have the budget for a big music video. But we'd love to just see, we'd love to see video-based stuff in the NFT platform. We realize that's a little bit harder, but certainly even on like still visuals, you know, we got a lot of really cool visual artists who are looking forward to pairing their art with music art, and we're just excited to test it out and then move forward with that full blast. We're excited to connect with the community and be a little bit more, talk more about it. It's just hard when you don't know because, you know, but we're very stoked on it. And yeah, NFT is going to be a big game changer.
That's the point, Aaron. I always think about NFTs like the digital vinyls, you know, because you cannot copy them, right? Plus, there's this bond between graphic art, you know, design and the music. Think of, you know, Pink Floyd or Bob Marley or Michael Jackson or whoever, you know, without that artwork, you know, it wouldn't be the same. Wouldn't have been the same.
I don't think so. Right. You're so right about that. And to be able to have that and collect that. And over time, you know, I do personally believe this is the future of collecting things and to
Absolutely.
treasuring things. How can we treasure music more?
Exactly.
And we think this is the future of that. So it's really a magical time, even though, yeah, there's lots of ups and downs and whatnot. This is a magical time for people who love to support and collect and treasure art, you know, and BitSong is going to be a big part of that, I think.
And
I think
is not only about supporting. That is definitely the main point. But by supporting, you can also support yourself. Because if you buy if you get my tokens and the value raises your amount, the value that you have, your portfolio will raise. your wallet will raise. And if you buy NFTs that will have, scarcity in the future, and will be, like success NFTs, then you have a value there. You hold a value. So by supporting me, you support yourself. So this is what I call a cycle economy. It's something that is, you help me, I help you, and let's do it together.
I think another thing with the NFTs too is just like figuring out a way to incorporate it into like community A&R type of role. Like, are there people out there that want to help us decide, like we have a group of songs. Like in my head, I kind of visualize like a very active Discord and like, a way, an incentive for fans to come there and just like
Absolutely.
discuss with us. And by fans, I actually mean potential A&Rs and like community of the label. Like, yeah, I mean, we get so much music. It's like, do we want to release this? Should we release it? Like, we definitely want to figure out a way to make it valuable for someone to join that process.
Yeah, and we're, like at some point, and I'm not sure where this may or may not fall, but like the idea of like what DAO is doing, with people being able to vote and sort of that kind of stuff, combined with something like ours, which is sort of this group and community curated, community supported type stuff. Yeah, we think it'd be very exciting for people because the more they can do as part of that community, the better it's going to be, and we're looking forward to exploring that a lot more.
Absolutely. Well, we are running out of time, guys. So, Julian, it's time to share some N43 tokens with the people who followed us to reward our guests as well. And how's it going to work today?
Well, as usually.
As usual.
But before that, I have a surprise for Aaron, who said something about the visual content on Sinfonia. I will share my screen.
No echo.
Oh boy, this is exciting. What do we got? Oh.
And tadam, you can see videos of Sinfonia.
Boom.
That's epic. Oh, that's epic. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's looking nice too. I was gonna say, I've been part of the BitSong community for 2 years now, and like the visual, like the design and just you do great. You could tell it's got some really thoughtful people thinking
Italian style.
Well, I didn't want to say but yes, there's some really great crafted vibe to it, and having visual content involved, that's really important. So that's cool to be able to have that, but you never want to ask for too much because we're all pretty satisfied with how it looks. So that's great.
Yeah, visual content, music, NFTs, and also podcasts. We are focusing a lot on podcasts too. And yeah, they are an incredibly well. People is not aware. Is still not aware that podcasts are one of the best use cases for NFTs.
Yeah,
because you can mint. You can create you can put your podcast in an NFT and then mint a new NFT for every episode of the podcast, right? So it's one of the best use cases that they are having, and we are looking forward to 100% include podcasts and to invite creators and owners and podcast owners.
That'd be huge. Yeah, that'd be. Oh man, I love where your head's at.
So yeah, we have to end the community call here. We gave the updates. We talked about N43. We listened to some cool music. We listened to the new Adam's release. Let's perform the giveaway, the N43 fan tokens giveaway. We have 10,000 N43s, all right, and we will do it old style. so I will write.
You better thank those 3 guys, because it's N43 is from them, it's from their loyalty program. So thank you,
it's
guys.
From their loyalty program. So yeah.
We're looking forward to collaborating with more of the BitSong community too on things. So yeah, this will be exciting for some new people to join the N43 N43 fam. It's gonna be great.
Sure. So we'll do it as usually. The first 20 people that send a direct message to the Sinfonia Twitter, right, with the phrase that I'm gonna publish here in the chat. All right, so you have to copy the phrase that I'm publishing here and then add your BitSong wallet to it and send it to Sinfonia in direct message via Twitter. All right, the first 20 of you that are going to send the wallets to Sinfonia will receive a giveaway. All right, the giveaway will be published on Sinfonia under the airdrop sections. All right, and you, as soon as it's live, we will be noticing you, and you will be able to go and claim the giveaway. All right. So I'm gonna give you
some wallet, guys, not ERC20 wallets, because some of you are still sending ERC20 wallets. But okay,
I'm giving you the key.
Hashtag N43 rocks. Which phrase did you choose today?
Rules. Okay. Let's see. So this is what you have to send, guys, to the Sinfonia DM. All right, not osmosis. No, BitSong wallet. And you don't have to send us a phrase with written your BitSong wallet, right? You have to put your BitSong wallet there. This is what I mean. All right. So you have to send this message to Sinfonia in direct message via Twitter. All right. And to attach your BitSong wallet over there. The first 20 of you, the first 20 messages we get, they are the fans that are going to be rewarded by N43. So thank N43 for this giveaway and for the possibility to be able to take part in their journey in Web3 music.
And I want to thank you guys on behalf of all the BitSong team for your support. You believed in our project from, as I already said during this call, from the very beginning. We have hopefully there's a long journey to go, and this is what I want to point out. That to who is here in the crypto world to make money, to become rich fast, well, then he didn't understand anything. Well, lucky him, if he get rich fast. But this is not why BitSong is here. BitSong is a solid project who wants to be disruptive, especially in the music industry, and we are here to stay and investing, supporting artists, supporting BDSG is probably won't make you rich, in a short period of time, but it's definitely gonna help other people and gonna help you in the long term. And well, of course, if we have other bull runs, mini bull runs like we had last week, well, yeah, if you have a bag full of BTSG, that will make definitely a difference. But we are here to stay, and thanks to everyone, who believe in this project and who will believe in the future in this project. So, guys, it was nice to have you here. We'll be speaking shortly because we got some other updates to share with you. And that's it.
Yeah. Thanks for putting this all together. Community updates are great. We're glad to be a part of it. And yeah, we look forward to seeing everyone around. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Ciao.
Ciao.